Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim Santos if you're new. If you're not new, hey, welcome back like always. Today's video is going to be a review of some fun products. I'm going to be reviewing Tatcha makeup. Tatcha is a beauty company that's based in Japan. A lot of their ingredients are very natural and kind of relate to the Japanese culture, and they have some pretty good packaging, I must say. Tatcha carries a lot of skincare products, but they just started branching out into makeup. A primer, the Silk Canvas Primer, and as well, an under eye treatment slash concealer. Today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts, reviewing them. I've used both these products already at least 3 times each, so I have a better idea and can explain to you if they're worth the hype or if they're not. This primer has been such a mission to get. Every time I wanted to buy this on Sephora, it's like, oh, out of stock. It would come back into stock and then instantly sell it like that. So finally, I've got my hands on it. So if you want to know if Tatcha makeup is really hyped and as good as their skincare, keep on watching the video. And before we get into it, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button and let's get into this Tatcha makeup review. So let's talk about pricing first. These products are expensive. Tatcha is a high-end brand and their skincare is a lot of monies, and so it's only fitting that their makeup is too. The Silk Canvas Primer retails for $62 in Canadian and also $52 in American. The Pearl Under Eye Concealer slash Treatment retails for $60 Canadian dollars and $48 American. However, regarding their price, you're getting pretty good packaging for it. It better be nice packaging if you're paying that much. But they're very solid, heavy duty. I don't feel like they're gonna break instantly. They're not very cheap. They're made out of hard shell plastic, but they're pretty sturdy and it's just an aesthetic. I love how Tatcha products are all blues and purples. It's just really pretty. The under eye treatment looks like a Pokemon ball, okay? This looks like a Pokeball. But yeah, it's pretty interesting packaging. The Silk Canvas is kind of just like a big circle. It's compared to the size of my head. It's pretty big. I'm quickly just going to read the benefits of the products from their boxes and kind of how they're supposed to work and what they are. So the Pearl is described as an under light and eye treatment. An illuminating under eye treatment to hydrate and reduce the look of dark circles instantly and over time with lustrous Aqua Pearl, sorry if I said that wrong, extract for concealer optional eyes. So pretty much it's kind of saying it's a concealer that's over time going to make you not have to use concealer. I don't know. And then Aqua Pearl helps to improve the under eye darkness. Silk Powder visibly smooths fine lines and wrinkles. Anti-aging hydration delivers a plump, refreshed appearance. Now the Silk Canvas Primer. So the Silk Canvas Primer is formulated for all skin types. Invisible layers of silk instantly filter away imperfections and impurities from alluring skin all day and over time. Blurs the look of pores, fine lines, and uneven skin tone. Primes with silk powder for a long-lasting, flawless makeup. Protects skin from makeup and pollution. That's important. We don't think about that usually. Color corrects with a universal shade for a healthy, soft, focused glow. Anti-aging Japanese superfoods help restore the look of youthful radiance. Honestly, I feel like their makeup is really formulated with the intentions of skincare behind it. That makes sense because Tatcha is a skincare brand. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of a demo using these products. I'm just going to use them on my face. And then after, I'm going to talk to you about what I found that I like, what I don't like about these products, and if they're worth the hype, and just give my overall thoughts about these products. So I'm going to prep and prime my skin using the Silk Canvas Primer. So I'm going to first start off with obviously the primer to prep and prime my skin. Before I use that, I'm just going to show you the product itself. So it just kind of screws off and then opens up and you just have the product in this massive dish. And yeah, as you can see, I've used some of it already. This product smells like Fruit Loops. I was trying to think of what it smelled like the other day, and it smells like Earl Grey tea from some brands that carry it, like Tim Hortons in Canada. Their Earl Grey tea smells like Fruit Loops, and this is exactly what it smells like. It just smells sweet. I don't know. But anyways, when you get the primer, it comes in this box, and it's in this silver packaging, and it kind of slides out. It's very intricate, but it also comes with this little disc. So you're supposed to use this little disc, and it has a line right behind it, and you use the disc to scrape up product until it touches the line. All you need is a rice grain / pea size amount. That's the way you're supposed to use it. I've seen other people use this primer with their fingers, like they just dip into there and they kind of like pat it all over the face, whereas some other people have gotten a makeup brush, kind of swirled it around and applied it. I don't really like that method just because I don't know if my brush is dirty or it gets like hard with the primer, or I don't know. Not my favorite. Probably my favorite technique is using the little disc as indicated. So I'll grab my disc and I'll just scrape enough until part of it hits the line. Just like that. That is literally all you need. So then I'll take the primer onto my finger like that, and I'll warm it up between my fingers because it has a very creamy texture to it. It is very soft. So that's like a lot of primer. That's all you need. A little goes a long way with this product. And I feel like it will last you a long time because there's a lot of product in there and you don't need much, guys. You really don't. So now I'll get on my fingers and kind of start to push it and put it all over my skin. The best way, they say the best way to apply it is also like kind of pushing up into the pores, which I agree. What I've noticed with this primer, it definitely does smooth. It kind of keeps hydration into the skin but doesn't leave you oily. And also it does help to kind of reduce a little bit of the redness because this zit was definitely a little bit more red before I put this product on. So it does like diffuse like intense colors, I want to say. I will say, however, with this primer, I had like an acne spot treatment on the other day and I didn't think anything of it. Like it was like a clear one, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put my makeup on top of it. Like there's no problem. I've never had issues with that with other primers before, but this one will pick up on dry patches and existing product that's on your skin that hasn't completely sunk in or your skin hasn't soaked it up, you know what I mean? If you have any excess product, this primer will pick it up and you can see that texture from it. That's definitely one thing I don't like about this primer at all. It is smoothing, but only to like bare skin. If you experience like other makeup products having that like a little bit of texture when you put on top of it, it kind of does that. But as you can see, my skin, like it definitely helps to color correct and smooth everything over. I love that about this primer. Definitely a luxe, soft and fresh product. So now that I've applied my primer, I'm going to use some foundation. I'm going to be applying the Covergirl Vitalist Elixir foundation. I have recently fell in love with it once again. Put a couple drops on it. And I'm going to use my beauty blender to push it into my skin. So I thought I would zoom you in to my skin. I kind of turned down the lighting. My skin's pretty smoothing. My skin is pretty smooth. Obviously you can see the acne. It's still a little bit red underneath just because this is a massive mountain, okay? I don't know if you can see on my chin, but on my chin I had some acne right there that has a little bit of a dry patch, so the primer did kind of cling to it, so the foundation's not sitting on it as nicely as it could. Like just in those areas, right, where there's texture, if you can kind of get a feel for that. So now moving on to the pearl. This is the product. Oh, I don't want to spill any out. It is not a runny product. It's kind of like a paste. It really is more paste-like, this concealer under eye treatment. I have found this product very odd and I know I wouldn't repurchase it just because it seems like this is for the person who's all about skincare and doesn't really care to cover their spots very much. They just want a little bit of concealer to do something. I don't think it brightens the under eye so much dramatically. You have to wear it every day, but I wouldn't go to bed with this on, you know what I mean? Like you kind of have to put this on every day when you do your makeup to see its results because it's makeup slash skincare. I don't know, I don't think it's very effective, and especially for the price, I feel like you're better off getting a really good eye cream from them, or from Kiehl's, one of my favorite eye creams. And concealer wise, it doesn't give much coverage. It's nice for those no makeup days, but the way it applied under the eye was very patchy. Like it didn't have that nice like smooth consistency. I just personally felt like this product for the price wasn't worth it. I'm gonna try to tap it in with my finger, but it kind of just removes the makeup underneath as well and it looks patchy. I'm gonna zoom you in so I can kind of explain a little bit better. Like I'm just blending this out with a blender because it's so hard to get any with your fingers, it just slips inside everywhere. It definitely brightens because it's giving some coverage, but I just don't know if it's worth the price, you know what I mean? Like, it is a treatment and it does have like those skincare benefits to it, but I feel like you're better off getting an actual eye cream than some makeup that doesn't really provide like an everyday face. If you're into like medium to full coverage, like even light coverage, this just, the way it applies on skin is not ideal. I wasn't really impressed with it, and I used it for a couple days straight and I didn't really see a difference or saw what it did to my eyes. It definitely hydrates. Maybe if you had really dry skin and you don't really care about makeup and you just kind of want something to throw underneath the eye, I could see the benefits of getting it. I'm gonna try to blend it out with my finger. Like, I feel like to get like a good amount of coverage, you have to use a lot of product, but it just kind of separates on the skin. It definitely has more of a cream-like consistency than it does in makeup. I just don't know how you could blend it in with your finger because it slips and slides everywhere, you know? Honestly, I don't even think I should try blending it with my finger because it's not pushing into the skin. It's kind of just moving the product around every time I use my finger. Even if you're very like minimal makeup, I feel like if you don't even use tools as well, like a sponge, it's just not going to blend on top of your face makeup very well. You can definitely see the under eye looks really hydrated. Someone with oily skin is not gonna like this. Someone with dry under eyes will. I don't know, guys. It doesn't cover up redness like my acne little dot. It definitely like brightens the eye, but I don't think it's going to like cover redness or scarring, you know what I mean? Because it is an under eye treatment concealer, but yeah, that is on my face. So I'm quickly gonna finish the rest of my makeup, put some bronzer on, blush, and just finish up my overall face so I don't look as pale and dead. Okay, I have put on all my makeup. I have my face on fully. I look a little bit more put together. This primer definitely does not help with creasing, so I can kind of tell a little bit already that the sides of my face right here is creasing. It doesn't matter what I do, guys. I will always have creasing on the side of my face. I can set it with powders. I can use like different types of primers. Nothing will help with my laugh lines, and people can offer tips. It doesn't work. Like, I've kind of come to terms throughout the day. What helps is like blending them out. Like I'll kind of like blend them out and that helps. But like, you know what I mean? Well, I could keep like my beauty blender in my purse and kind of blend them out throughout the day, but nothing is going to stop them from creasing. I don't think it helps the makeup last long day, but I think it helps the makeup look better throughout the day. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna give a good base, but it's not gonna make your foundation last longer than any other product. It's just a really nice barrier between your skin and the makeup. That's what I like about it. I like that it kind of like helps to color correct like that acne spot I have here. Would I repurchase the primer again? Probably. You know what? The more I use it, the more I like it. I do have to make sure that I don't have dry patches or any excess product on my skin before using it, because then it balls up and makeup does not look good on top of it. So there's that. Moving on to the Pearl Under Eye Treatment / Concealer. I wouldn't repurchase this. Once I'm done, I'm done. I just think that there's a better way for both of these benefits separately. I love their concept, you know, we gotta have innovation from makeup companies, but for the price and even like the amount of products you get, I don't know, it's a better idea than reality, if that makes sense. It's fun, it's cute, but I just don't think it's worth the price. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Tatcha Makeup, their new Silk Canvas Primer, and also their under eye / concealer treatment called the Pearl. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Like always, remember, sub it if you love it. I will see you, hopefully, in the next one. Goodbye. Vanessa, you're ruining the thumbnail. So the primer is in form. Look at your turtle.
Look at your fish.
Look at your turtle. I'm quickly going to finish up the rest of my face. Pardon my dog. Riley! Shoo! Oh my God, stop. I don't know who's at the door, but who's at the door? No one visits us. We're all losers. I don't know why someone's at our door. Can someone answer it? You know what? I'm just gonna set my face with highlighter. That's like kind of the world I'm living in right now. Yeah, you know, just...